Hey, boring. Good to see you. Boring, I'm dying. I'm dying. Today's gonna be a super laid back stream. I don't know how long I'll go. It could be 30 minutes, it could be 30 hours. Who can really say? Headaches? Something like that, yeah. Yep. You know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna turn that off. That's too loud and hurts. I'm dying, bro. But because I'm feeling the way I am and I'll be super low energy and chill today, I didn't want to play Sekiro. Mayoba says, "May you be at the best of your health, by God." Thank you. That is very kind of you to say. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so because I'm feeling this way, I didn't want to play Sekiro today. Boring says, "I'll come to your funeral." Yes, thank you for that as well. Because I'm feeling this way, I didn't want to play Sekiro today. Well, no, I really want to play Sekiro today, actually. But because I'm down, I can't react hard enough. And so if I beat Owl when I'm like this... Remember, I want to cut YouTube videos of all this stuff. So imagine it's like I beat Owl and I'm like, yay, hooray, we did it. You know, like imagine that's how it goes. Because we're so close to beating Owl at this point. Like we have the fight down. We can get to the second phase, no problem. We're very close to beating Owl. And I think if we fight him, yeah, still an Owl. I think if we fight him right now, we're definitely going to beat him. And then imagine in the YouTube video, it's going to sound just like ridiculous. I'm keeping on Twitch, at least the death counter will be up in the bottom right corner to tell people I'm still playing Sekiro. Boring. 84 is incredible for a FromSoft game. Usually a FromSoft game you end around 200 deaths, 300 deaths if you're like really good, around 300 region for a FromSoft game, and I'm almost close to the end. So weirdly enough, this is probably the best I've played any FromSoft game on a first playthrough. It's weird. Mayoba says, no, bro, don't watch too much screen. It will worsen the condition. Dude, you're so right. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, in the chats, somebody just said something very true, which is that having my eyes on the screen is going to make me sicker, feel more unwell. But I have to do a little bit. When you're going back to Elden Ring, I got a lot to do. But we got a lot of games and a lot of stuff to get through. But you're right. Looking at the screen is not good for my medical condition right now. It is really not. But that's why I said we're going to keep it very short, very chill. No pressure. We're just going to play the game. Here, I'll show you the game that we're going to play. Also, boring, this is Elden Ring. What are you talking about? This is Elden Ring nightreign. I say you take a day off. Listen, I'd say the same thing, but I was sick like a week ago. I don't want to, you know... I want to keep it minimum. We'll keep it little. Let me ping the disc. I'm thinking maybe I won't ping. I'll ping the Discord. I'm only going to do a couple hours at the most. So it's not like that. It's going to be too intense. I'm going to do the most low-key ping I've ever done. Add everyone. Live and... Hold on. Live and... Unalive... No, that could be taken the wrong way. Live and sort of alive. Sick, chill, nightreign gaming right now. Short stream. I don't know how long we live. Sick gaming, let's go. And then I misspelled let's go. Hold on. Sorry, I'll read the chat messages. I'm just typoing a bunch. And then exclamation marks. And then I send it in the Discord to ping everyone that I'm live so they all know because I'm super late to start stream. Publish. Close Discord. Boring says... oh, I thought you were going to stream Sekiro live, but not alive. No, I can't stream Sekiro like this because I want to cut it into a YouTube video eventually. And you don't want the YouTube video where I can't react. And I'm like... monotone, you know what I mean? That's not good content. In the YouTube chat, I say you take a day off from screen. I mean, you're probably right, but I just, you know, I don't know. Also, you know, I can really relax playing nightreign, so it's very low stress for me. I mean, we have so many hours in this that this is like second nature. But you're right, it is hurting my head and my eyes. We'll play a game, we'll see how we like. If it like, we might only play one game, chat, and then end the stream. Straight up. Like, that's how messed up we are. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Do I do a level 1 practice against Equilibrious Beast, or do I just go Deep of Night? Wouldn't that be funny if I go Deep of Night in this mental state? We'll do an Equilibrious Beast. Level 1 situation. You know what? How about we play chill? How about we level up today? Not level 1. Let's take it super chill. Let's take it super. This time, just take the item that prevents you from 1vx. Dude, the problem is, so in this game, all the items are completely random. They're randomized. So if you don't find that item, that's just, you know, bad luck. And we didn't find the item. There's a super merchant here, so this is kind of... Okay, I'm going to do this level 1, actually. I am going to do this level 1 because there's a super merchant on this map, so we have a good chance. Is someone coming after me? Oh, it's a tree sentinel? I'm good on that. Well, I could try and tree sentinel. I don't really need to kill these guys, to be honest. What do we got? Lightning damage negation. I mean, I hope I find those less likely to be targeted. There it is. That's exactly what you were talking. Damage negation at full HP. Okay, chat. This is kind of the best run ever right now. Those are the items we needed. We just got both of the items we needed more than anything else. We're gonna do a little sanity check on this tree sentinel. This guy will one-shot us, but he gives good runes. I don't need runes. Sorry, chat. I'm a little out of it. All right, we won't level up. All right, we wasted about a minute there, but it's okay. You downloaded nightreign yesterday on PC or on console? That's my question for you, friend. Because there's a big difference. On PC or console? All right, this is going to be Big Shield Gardner, who is kind of the worst for us to get to upgrade our bow with. But unfortunately, it's all we got. He's the closest. Maybe running to Pumpkinhead made sense. Woo! Incredible I didn't get the one shot there. That I didn't get one shot, rather. Damage negation to full HP, chat. What'd I say? Alright, he's poisoned. I needed to backstab him. In fact, console, I'm on Shul. I know you're on Shul. You think I'd forget? No. Oh, dude, on console, that's so sad. I was hoping you'd say on PC so that we could play together. Jump attacks, because remember, this is mainly a multiplayer game. And so I love to play with people in the chat all the time when I can. I was motivated when you almost defeated Libra, but he level 1 clutch. Well, let's see if we can, while sick and our head not working properly, can we defeat Libra? What do we think, chat? Excuse me, pardon me, gentlemen. Now there's gonna be an item at the end of this tunnel. But yeah, I remember my chatters. I know exactly who everyone is. We're pretty good about that. Now, who is the boss here? Zamor? This is gonna be a waste. We're hoping for a passive that's really good. He has so much health. We're trying to play this for Deep of Night practice. So I need to fight the same way I would, where I'd be doing lots of bosses. If I was playing ranked mode, I'd be doing bosses like crazy that I need to try and hitless. You definitely will, because you ain't be at level 1 this time. No, I'm doing level 1. So I said I was gonna level up, except then I got less likely to be targeted, so I'm not gonna have to 1v1, and I got damage negation at the first camp. Hey Chris, good morning. So I'm doing level 1 here just because this is the most unbelievable RNG we've had. Because yesterday we didn't have good RNG. I mean, the RNG could go very south. you see that? Damage at full HP saved me. And there we go. Level 1. Killing this boss already. Guarding. Attack power at full HP. Ooh, damage 12%. There you go. That's exactly... That was worth it. That was worth our time. Many would think that that wouldn't have been worth our time, but it absolutely was. We got pretty lucky there, honestly. What are we thinking? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm going to level 1 this one because so far it's going really well. Are bosses like Nameless King in this game too? Yes. Nameless King is absolutely in this game. He's one of the harder bosses that show up. But we do love him. He's my favorite boss of any video game ever. So even when he kills us, we do love the demands. We are big Nameless King enjoyers in this channel. Alright, please don't kill me. They will one-shot me. No thanks. Alright, we're just looking for a stone sword key and get out. Got it. And we're gone. Thank you. Just a little robbery and run, chat. Little robbery and run. I'll tell you who the hardest boss in this game is, who's not like a day 3 end boss. The hardest boss in this game that you can get like on night 2 is Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Dancer from Dark Souls 3 is harder than Nameless King in this game because they changed up her move timings because she's a larger size, I think. Nameless King is also a little harder than in Dark Souls 3, to be honest, because they upped his animation speed ever so slightly. And boy, can you feel it, man. We have a Viridian Talisman for increased stamina speed, I believe. Or no, increased stamina. And now guard counters. How useless. Gotcha. Bro. He just got me the fall down in animation. That's a rare one. Heal the full. All right, now we're going to +2 our thing. We're going to get a stone sword key, and then we're going to run towards here. So we have 33k on us. I like Dancer over Nameless King, says Chris. In what, in nightreign or Dark Souls 3? Have you even played Nameless King in Dark Souls 3? Ooh, aromatics are great. Holy, guard breaking skill. Attack power low, spell casting, guarding up, nothing else good. All right, and then we +2 our bow. Boom. Oh my gosh, we're missing a smithing 1. Oopsies. Bye. I'm an idiot. We just wasted all that time. Boom, boom. Now we got a +2 bow. He took me 80 attempts. Literally, I ranked Nameless King from Dark Souls as the 4th hardest boss in From Software. He took me 7 attempts on my first playthrough, and then I fell in love with him to such a level where I learned how to speedrun Dark Souls 3 just so I could get back to Nameless King faster. Because I love Nameless King so much. I mean, he's my favorite boss in a video game. All right. Fire attack power, no thanks. Attack power full HP, damage negation full HP. Ooh, and less likely to be targeted. Our kit is coming together, chat. Yeah, Chris, what's the context? You said you like Dancer over Nameless King and what? We'll put a little magic on our bow, why not? Okay, well, chat. This is a tier 2 Everjail. This is a rare spawn out of the Everjail. A Dragonkin soldier who I believe is going to resist my magic damage, funny enough. He's very weak to headshots. This guy will one-shot us. Hopefully we have a little bit of damage negation. R2. That goes a lot farther than you think it would. We got out of there. Dude, we're popping those marks. Kind of incredible. R2. Come on. Come on. We got the hitless. So close. So close to the hitless, chat. So close. Yes. Hitless Dragonkin fight. First is Consort Radon. Second is Melania. Third is Sekiro spoiler. Interesting. Do we want cash? No. Deluge is great in a level 1 run. All right, that's 7% more damage. Did I see what I think I see? I did. Chat, it's going well. It is going well. We're stacking damage. We're slowly getting buffs. Come on, give me something incredible. That's better than guard counters. All right. Now we are going to go to this church, grab an extra heal. We could kill the hippo, or we could do the skip for the tower. I say we kill the hippo. I think hippo is very killable. You're looking very killable, my friend. But let's check these items. What do we got? Incants. Ooh, actually, we do want that. Incants. All right. Hippo. All right, watch out. Don't get grabbed. R2. Gotta poison him fast. This guy could possibly one-shot us. Both Nightrain and Dark Souls 3, says Chris. Really? Chris, I thought you didn't finish Dark Souls 3. R2. Get that crit. I thought you didn't finish DS3. So I'm surprised you fought Nameless King there. By the way, what is your top 3 FromSoft bosses based on difficulty? Yours were pretty objective, I feel like. Oh no. Oh, I went right in his mouth. Yep, that's death. You see, chat? That'll happen. And he's gonna die to poison. How funny is that? Boom. Yeah, it's Console Radon, Melania, and what would be the third hardest? Where is his body? His body is over here. That's so funny that we killed him and then he all right, the day is over. Let's hope he dropped a passive. That's what we're looking for, chat, if you're wondering. Come on. Ranged weapon attacks or poise. Dude, this is exactly what we needed. We're getting everything we want, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, now we're gonna try and do the skip and get up to the bow rack as fast as we can to save time. Let's see if we can do the skip, chat. It's been a while. Who is the third hardest FromSoft boss? I don't know. Libra ever? I don't know. Genuinely. Come on, first try first. No, we missed the skip. We missed the skip, chat. All right, we've now lost. This is a time loss. Okay, we second tried it. Good. Okay, here we go. Can you hear the vacuum cleaner in the back? Here's a bow rack. Projectile drop off. Dude, we've gotten everything we need. Another damage negation would kind of go brazy though. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. There's no time to do anything else, so why don't we just grab this mage tower. Boom, unlocked. That's how you unlock it. I haven't completed these 3, but I beat Nameless King. Well, technically, why do you say technically, Chris? For those who are new to nightreign, these towers will have like a billion different ways to unlock them. Skill FP, charge attack, cerulean. Okay, so nothing that I want. That's fine. That's fine. It's a good check anyway. There's kind of nothing for me to do right now. I don't know any checks I could do. I can go over towards this maybe. We'll see. I doubt I'll get over there. We can spawn the boss early at this point. I don't know. We have less likely to be targeted damage negation. We have everything we want. Another less likely to be targeted would be nice. We need some more damage negation, to be honest. There's chariots here. Well, I beat Nameless King for my mom. What do you mean for your mom? Can you explain that, Chris? Like, she was doing a Dark Souls 3 playthrough, and she was, like, struggling and gave you the controller. Chat, check this out. Isn't that cool, how I just did that and got killed? Didn't you like how I just wasted that time? Well, that was embarrassing, chat. All right. Let's just fight this boss. Let's stop embarrassing ourselves and just fight a boss, chat. Let's see if we can get past day 1 boss, by the way. Nothing is guaranteed here. Let's not pretend it is. All right, who is it? This is a horrible spawn, chat. So this is tibia marinara sauce. And tibia marinara sauce is rough. First, we're going to hit the long range guys. We need to not take damage so we don't lose our... Okay. In Deep of Night, that doesn't kill them. They have so much HP when they're getting off the ground, they don't die. So that blue zone gives more damage as well as the bosses. So this is the end of the day. The blue has been like a... Oh, God. I'm dead. Woo! The blue, it's like Fortnite. It'll kill you if you stand in it for more than a few seconds. And it gets smaller and smaller until the end of the day. Once the day is over, you fight a major boss. If you beat the boss, you continue. If you die to the boss, that's it. You've lost. Day 1, there's a boss. Day 2, there's a boss. Day 3, you have your end major boss. So you have 3 major boss fights in a run. And the rain does more damage to you depending on the time. Also, oops, I forgot. I didn't kill this guy. Might be. Got him. All right, chat, here we go. This is going to be a very long fight. Get ready. Oh, this is bad. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Chat, where'd he go? Oh, we got one tapped. Rather, we got a tap of... Dude, this is not going well. We lost a heal, basically, because we had to heal to have our damage negation at full HP, and we're level 1, so we need to be at full HP at all times or we die. Is anyone else hearing all this noise? There's like someone vacuuming like directly outside of my door. Can anyone hear that? Why are they vacuuming in the middle of the night outside of my door, chat? I wonder who it is. Is it my grandmother? He's summoning what is that? That looks like the Deathrite bird summon. I hope not. No, it's not. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. Woo! As you can see, it's a very slow kill. Very slow because I have to play as hitless to the best of my ability. Because if I take one hit, I lose my buff, which gives me damage negation, and then any second hit will kill me instantly. And so there's about 40 enemies in this fight that you have to kill. So 40 enemies who all can just touch you once, remove my status, and then all of a sudden, uh-oh, I'm dead in any hit. And there's a lot of random, uncontrollable hits in this boss fight. That was a very lucky crit, by the way. He was about to summon a Deathrite bird. Don't worry, he will still summon the Deathrite bird, but we want him to do it on our terms, and we're holding our ult just for that purpose. You see what I mean? All right. We are in serious trouble, chat. Heal. Okay, get ready to ult. Oh, I'm so dead. Get out of there, get out of there. I got out of the flame. That flame would have killed me instantly, but we got out of the flame, chat. We got out of the flame before it killed us by using our skill the moment the ult ended. The ult gives you invincibility frames, if you're wondering. All right, that was an unlucky deathbird, chat. It was unlucky because it didn't kill. Usually deathbird comes in and he kills a lot of these guys. Get ready to die. All right, we made it through. This is not going well, chat. Actually, we're close. We're so close. How did you heal, dude? Okay, that guy healed somehow? The big guy? He was down to 1 hit? Am I crazy? Dude, this deathbird at any time can decide just to kill me, and there's nothing I can do about it if it wakes up. Well, there are 3 more bosses if you get a see that as a second boss at the end of the days, says Chris. Yeah, you can, in 1 in 400 games, you'll get an extra boss. That'll happen also, Anshul. And that happened to us in the past week multiple times. It's very unlikely. I just have to hit this guy and the boss is over. Boom. And he dies. We did it. Poison and rot trigger continuous HP recovery. And guess what? We're a poison build. The Mariner was a little difficult hitless. I remember the first time I did an Elden Ring. Yeah, it is surprisingly annoying. So now we're going to stand here and we have to wait for the rain to clear. Now, chat, we're going here and then we're going to start a journey up this way towards that super merchant. We have to wait for the rain to clear. We cannot... This is taking a long time. Usually, if you're like high-level gaming, you would run into the rain and just eat the damage and heal over and over again as the day transitions to get yourself an extra like 20 seconds of a game time. We can't do that though because we're level 1, so we will just instantly die. All right, check the chest. We'll take that. All right, bro. Again, these guys will like one-shot us. Got him, but we one-shot them. So it's kind of fair, you know? It's a fair fight, chat. Let him explode. Holy attack power. Projectile drop off 30%. We already have, actually. Check the chests. Lots of incredible attacks, inflict blood loss, and I'm against Libra. I mean, that's not the worst, to be honest. But we're gonna just stay at this, I think. Stay with this bow. Because I don't want to have to level up another bow. Alright. This is obviously the easiest camp boss because you can just one-shot them by jumping on top of them. Shoutouts to Chris the Ninja, who I believe was the one who taught us this in our Elden Ring run. Our normal base game Elden Ring run on our first playthrough. And there you go, boss down. Give us an incredible passive like plus HP, please, or physical damage negation. Begging you over here. Fire to weapon, guard breaking, affinity attack power doesn't actually do us anything, but that's okay. All right, now it is straight up gaming time, chat. Like it is focus o'clock. Let's see if we throw the run or if we can do this. We're gonna take this skip. I'm running right at a crack in the wall, which gives me a faster path to the Everjail. So it's like boom, 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 boom. There you go. Remember, each Everjail is an extra 5% extra damage. It's a shame there's no invaders on this map, but that's okay. In Deep of Night ranked mode, where it's the hardest any FromSoft game will ever get, it's much harder than anything you've seen me play on, Shul. In ranked mode, where I'm at the top rank. Oh, is it worth it? Yes. I can do this. So, usually I would skip Crystallians because they're very slow. But what I can do is heal. Boom. Okay. And then we heal. And then we can take this guy out. When I saw that on YouTube, I was completely baffled for seeing all those attempts to go... Oh, no! Dude, these guys are so annoying. And he killed me. That's a crate. The poison killed him, but he killed me. Dude. That spear guy, there's a reason I went after him first. He is so annoying. Okay. Take the backstab because the ring guy is about to kill me. Woo! Okay, come on. Lock onto the one I want to fight. Okay, we broke them. After you break them, they're easy. But Iron Eye has the hardest time against them because these guys are only weak to one thing, and that is strike damage. Which is why you just saw me pull out a sword. Iron Eye is the, you know, with little arrows. As you can see, he struggles against them. And they are just such a time sink. Who are you? Dog out of nowhere. Stamina recovery. We can't level up, so that goes a long, long way, chat. Boom. All right. Onward we go. So we're going to do a little trick to jump into the castle here. Now, we have to pray that this is not a horrible boss. Okay, it's a magma worm. Magma worm can be really aggressive. If he charges us, he could absolutely stop us from climbing this tree. Get on there, get on there. We just made it. All right, now... Night tide grows. We don't like to see that. As you see, we took the tree just to get a little bit closer here, a little faster. That saved us maybe 10 seconds. If you're wondering what we're doing, is the circle. It doesn't. I don't think it has the merchant in it. We are making a path towards the merchant and the jails. Give us a key. Come on. Yes. The merchant is outside. All right, I'm gonna have to skip a jail. I'm gonna have to skip a jail, chat, because I need to get to that merchant. It's more important than anything else I could possibly do. 1, 2. You're kidding me. The golem's killing me. I'm being killed by the golem, chat. from this distance. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. We should have just taken the bird all the way to the merchant. Please, other golem, don't kill me. Oh, this is so bad, chat. This is so bad. It's gonna be tight if we make it at all. I don't know that we will. I have messed up. I needed to take the bird all the way to this merchant. We have 16,200 because we died. Chat, we messed up. We don't have any runes. We don't have enough runes for buying items at the super merchant. We can buy 1 life. That's it. That's all we need though. Dude, this is not good. This is very bad. Chat. I'm sorry if we, you know, all we have to do. This might be it. This might be the end of the run. We might throw the run in this moment. It's tempting to take the blue spirit stream over here, but come on. We don't have enough for talismans, chat. We kind of threw. We would be in such a better position if we could just shop there like normal. Maybe we can get back in, actually. We might be, I mean, the circle is right there. We might be able to do something with this. We'll see, chat. It would be kind of wild if we managed to pull this out of our butts. Because getting back to that super merchant and buying talismans is kind of the most important thing we can do in terms of buff for a level 1 run. The Dragon Crest Shield talisman is so important to have. At least we have another life. There you go. Boom, boom. We're way too close to her. This is the long range one, the whip. We gotta be very careful. Boom. There we go, we got her. Luckily, she's not being aggro. For some reason, I think it's our less likely to be targeted. All right, 1 down. The other one is easy. Put away the shields. You will one-tap me, but like, I'm not gonna give her the chance. Whoa, man. Got her. Give us more HP or something. Come on. Increase max HP, chat. How did I know? How did he know? Oof. We need money very badly. And to get to the super merchant again. I just don't think this is doable. I don't think we can get enough money. We could, maybe I'm throwing right now. By not, okay, that red wolf, by the way, will kill us. It has too much long range. It's possible I should just be going to the, please don't do it, long range. Please don't long range me. Get ready to use my skill and jump out. Oh, that's so lucky, chat. It's very possible that I should just be running to the super merchant and trying to get a Dragon Crest shield for 15% damage negation right now instead of doing anything else. And that this is a waste. This is greedy. I'm trying to get enough money to buy an Erd Tree talisman plus a Dragon Crest shield talisman. We'll see. Let's see. Is greed good or bad, chat? Old guys. The thing is I have to kill both of these guys and get back there in time before the day's over. Get our... Hit him in the eye. That was very purposeful. I just did not want that guy to get his meteor off. Come on. Boom. Dude, this guy's being so aggro. Get off me. He's body blocking. Woo! That was close. I almost just died there, chat. Straight up, I almost just died. Here, walk into the rain. Yes, get rained on. Boom. Come on. Knock him down. Yes. You see that? We knew before he came down. Excuse me? All right, there we go. Come on, give me HP or something. Stamina, we'll take it. All right, now Let's see if we can do it, chat. I doubt we can, but we're gonna try. Dude, this is so dumb. I'm not even gonna check this bow rack. I'm not. I'm just gonna run. I doubt we make it in time, chat. But if we do, the run is online. I really want to check that talisman bug, but no time. No time, the run is online. Come on, come on. Yeah, I don't think it's happening, chat. I just don't think it's happening. We're gonna try. If we die, it's okay. Heal. Holy smokes. Heal. And we're dead. Heal, 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 heal. Whoa, man. We got the fall down animation. That's why I thought we were dead. Chat, if we do this, unbelievably goated. I don't know that we can. We're risking it. We dropped our Viridian. Got it. We did it. Oh, we did it. We actually got it done in time. Can you believe that? We actually did it, chat. Okay. That's all. That's huge. We have now enough damage negation to survive some hits. Okay. What do we do now? We have 1, 2, we're gonna have 4 lives. We've got good damage. We've got some damage negation. I'd like more, but like, what am I gonna complain after all of that? No, we'll just check some chests at this point. We want to hope it's like crucibles or something so I can maybe get around them without alerting him so I can check these chests. Money doesn't matter. Nothing matters at this point, so we can just freely check these chests. And die. It's okay. Incants, magic attack. Yeah, attack up when wielding 2 armaments. That's fine. Nothing. There's nothing there we wanted. See, very chill. Alright, where's it gonna put me, I wonder? I mean, what are we looking at here? How many stacks of Everjail did we get? We got 4 Everjail stacks. That means we killed 4 bosses in Everjails. That's an extra 21-ish% damage flat. You'll love to see it, chat. Is there a talisman bug here, maybe? You never know. Ritual Shield Talisman is kind of the best. No, there isn't. That's a shame. I mean, you know, there's like a 1 in 50 chance we'd get that talisman anyway. All right, look at this. We have a 21% flat extra damage. We have improved attack power full HP, damage gauge of full HP, range weapon attacks. Let's look at the target and projectile drop off, and it's Godskin Duo. All right, let's hitless this Godskin Duo. Let's not throw away this incredible run. Let's not throw it away, chat. I wish we had another less likely to be targeted, honestly, but like, as you can see, we're pretty good right now. Hit you once. Godskin Duo Specialist. I mean, it is true, I am. And so it's wild that I got hit like twice that last fight. Although right now I'm probably gonna... I could easily die here, chat. I am very unwell, you know? Oh, I missed. Chat, I've already thrown majorly. I immediately missed my mark. The problem with missing your mark at the start is getting the pop at the right time against these guys is so important if you want to phase skip. Do these always transition early? Okay, now did that phase skip or not? Or is he gonna phase right now? That's fine. All right, now we go back. This is why I saved my ult, by the way. Bow. And that's how you do it. All right, skip the rolling phase. Watch out for the fire from the apostle. Boom. Woo! Almost. Dead. Got him. Watch out for the fire. Fire one-shots. The fire one-shots because no manta damage negation saves you from the fire because it hits you for damage over time. And all of the damage negation is at full HP. Hitless so far. Come on. And pop. There we go. Now we just need to pop him before he phase transitions or in the middle of it. Good, good, good pop. Come on, give me a pop. Give me a pop, give me a pop, give me a pop before he does something. No dice. Come on, pop, 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 pop. Oh, darn it, he had hyper armor. He was in the middle of his grab attack. So even though I did pop it, it didn't stagger him at all. Get out of there. Come on, baby. This is bad. Because we don't have another skill through. He could easily surprise you. Boom. We go through. Hitless. What'd I say? Whew. So it's hitless level 1 Godskin duo, dude. I mean, that level 1 Godskin duo. Hitless. Improved ultimate art gauge. Stance breaking or school down. Ultimate art gauge might come in clutch for how long this fight is. I don't know. That might have been a waste. Dude, that was a lot, chat. I can't believe we just did that. There you go. Hitless Godskin duo level 1. That right there is enough for a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? But we would never accept that. Bye. And boom. There it is. We have 4 lives, chat. We have 1 inherent life. Hitless Godskin duo itself is breath, but a level 1 is insane. There you go. So we have 4 lives here. Each one of these represents a life. And then we have 1 extra life on its own. I count these as lives too. The bubble tier is kind of a life. Each one of these upliftings is a life. This is how we like help ourselves to win, basically. Automatically heal 1 HP when low would never happen because we would have to be at like 10% of our health bar, which is just no, we're gonna be dead by then. That'll have never happened. Damage negation is good. And then we have just enough to buy an attack up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this here. All right, and we're going to run and take it. Oh boy. And we'll buy these 2. Oh, chat, I don't know. I'm so out of it. And I'm so unwell that it's kind of wild that we actually made it to day 3. That we made it past all those bosses. I'm having some water, chat. Our build is good. It's not the best it could possibly be. I would have liked 1 more less likely to be targeted, but it is good. It is. It's not even mid. It's good. It's a very, very good build. It's not the best build, but it's a very good build. As far as level 1 goes, we picked up a lot of damage negation, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's drink it off the ground, and now we have to run because that's going to run out after, I believe, 3 minutes or 2.5. And Libra is slower to start at the beginning because you have to make a deal with him. Run. All right. So there's only 2 deals we would accept from him, if you're wondering. The rest are all scams. Make your choice. Dexterity, desire to flask, positive deal. I refuse to make a deal. None of those are usable.
It is
yep.
Time.
I wasted that. I just wasted that buff, by the way. There was no point of using the uplifting there. Chat, I straight up wasted that. I'm going to do something wild here. I'm immediately going to go for the poison. Dude, what? I'm getting wrecked. Heal. I'm getting straight up wrecked, chat. And I've wasted really important items. This is so bad, chat. Oh my lord, is this bad. Well, there goes one life and a bunch of items wasted. No! I got trapped. I got trapped in an animation. Dude, we're struggling against this phase. This is bad. No! Okay, here we go. This is our chance to free poison him, chat. This is an important moment. Alright. Hit that. Hit that. Here we go, folks. We're down a life. It's not looking good. We've lost a lot of the things we need, and... Oh, he hit us. He immediately hit us. The Iron Eye hit us immediately. Please fight against Libra, not me. I'm trying to poison him. I'm down 1 HP, by the way, if you're wondering. I'm missing 1 HP. A result of missing 1 HP is that all of my buffs aren't working. This will give us 1 HP. There we go. We're back at full. There. These things give very little HP, but they do give HP. Okay, we've managed to poison him. Let's try and poison Libra. Here he comes. Got him. Can you fight the Iron Eye, maybe? I don't know. He's gonna summon another one. Dude, this is going very poorly. Also, we do have another ultimate art. It seems we were good saving that. We're trying to just poison him. Oh, I'm in big trouble, chat. I'm up against the wall. We're trying to poison Libra, and then we'll engage with the NPC. Good. He's attacking the NPC finally. Come on. We got him poisoned, chat. They're fighting each other, less likely to be targeted. It's working. Finally. God help me. Oh no. Woo! Bumped and reposted since Datelin Media. What a homie, what a legend. No! Dude, that one-shot us, even with all of our damage negation, chat. Kind of incredible. That one-shot us with our damage negation. Alright. Inescapable Eye is actually very bad. I wish I had known that's what it was. Alright, we have to be ready to ult. Trying to poison. We're out of buffs. Dead. Oh, that crab saved us. Chat, this is going very badly. Heal. He's gonna summon. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, he summoned again. Oh, I need them to fight really badly. Alright. Libra, I'm gonna try and poison you. No chance. Not with the Iron Eye after me. Come on, fight him. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Fight the Iron Eye. Good. Look, he's fighting the Iron Eye, chat. Good. Kill that Iron Eye, bro. He's buffing him as he fights him. I'm just trying to get poison arrows off. We just want to poison. Large kaiju in your area, almost in depth too. Oh, man. Sorry if I'm not interacting with the chat too much. This is an unbelievably hard fight. This is the hardest fight, you know, FromSoft put in this game, basically. And I'm doing it at level 1, by the way. Okay, I've poisoned him. Now I'm going to try and poison Libra. A demon incites a riot. He's going to summon many people now. Fight against Libra. Don't fight against me. Come on, have a riot. No! That almost killed me. We straight up almost just died multiple times. Oh, we almost died so many times. That is unbelievable that we survived. Oh, this could kill me. We did it. We got out of the section where the other NPCs were. We're doing it. We're down to half. Now this is only going to get harder, chat. You might ask, well, why is it going to get harder, Dan? It's because there's 2 NPCs out there alive right now. How many more is he going to summon? You might ask. A lot. Look, run off. Fight them. Go fight them. Less likely to be targeted. Do your thing. Each one of these we pick off the ground gives us madness resistance. I want to attempt a solo guardian run against Augur for some reason. That's a strange desire to suffer, but I respect it as a FromSoft player. Oh no. Look, the Iron Eye's after me. Okay, he's halved our health. We're now one shot. Dude, we're trying to move away from this Iron Eye, but like he is on a mission for us. Here he comes. Okay, that was weirdly buggy. I mean, visual bug though. Dude, this is, I mean, so much of this fight has to be hitless to get, like, do it right. Always dodge right there. That goes in a circle. Okay, chat, where's the Iron Eye? Oh, I was looking for the Iron Eye and he killed me. Okay. One more life. Where is the... No! We almost just died. Okay. Fight that Iron Eye. Come on. Fight that Iron Eye. Fight each other. Good. Yes. Come on. We have one more. We can die one more time. There's 2 Iron Eyes alive, by the way. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them. Oh, he's coming for me. He no longer cares about them. If we can poison him again, that's going to be huge. No, Iron Eyes, stop fighting each other. Fight him. Here he comes. Dude, why are you so angry at me, huh? There's 2 of me over there. What are you doing? Are you... No shot, you're summoning again. A demon reveals the inescapable eye. That is not good. Oh, that's actually very bad. There's nothing on the ground for me to take. Okay, there we go. There's a nice little pill. Okay. There we go. That got rid of my build up. No. All right, chat. Last life. Can we clutch it? I think we're about to spawn die. We almost just spawn died. Please don't. Woo! That was an unbelievable dodge. Okay, we're screwed. We just got bad, horrible RNG. Yep. That's unbelievable. He did the inescapable eye twice in a row. Chat, we should have had that. That was I've never seen him do that RNG. I had a call, bro. You were so close. Yeah. That was a crazy one. That was like a 15-minute fight, dude. It's probably because I saw a vid of someone doing a solo guardian run versus Augur. Interesting. Everdark Libra gives me Abyss Watchers PTSD. I feel that, dude. That was wow. That ending was so lame. We got like straight up trapped. Close though. It's good practice for gaming as a whole. Yeah, that was an exhaustive fight. We were in there for a very long time, chat. That was like a 15-minute fight. Poison, small pouch, character skill boost attack which drains HP and frost. Very close, but no cigar indeed. Dude, it is so hot in my room. Hold on one second, chat. I might need to open a window. My cat refuses to let me leave. Good. Yes, keep watching the stream. Stay here. Let me hit the BRB. My cat is asleep right here next to me. Oh. I might have to like straight up open the window right now. What time is it? Oh. We can do one more game. Hold on, folks. We're opening the window. We can be very cold. The whole big process to open this window. We're opening the window in the middle of winter. Oh, this is definitely gonna wake up my cat. She's gonna want to jump out the window. She loves to do that. They stay asleep. Very sorry. Stay asleep over there. Dad, I don't even know. Can you hear me right now? Almost done. Now I gotta put the blind curtain thing down over the. There we go. So that neighbors don't see me streaming and be like, "What's that Dan doing? What's Dan doing?" Could anyone hear me that whole time I was talking as I was walking around my room and opening my window and stuff? Anyone? No? Yes, says Mr. Kaiju. That's good. I get way too cold in a moment. I just opened my window in the middle of winter. Have some water. I don't know what you were talking about. I'm nosy. Wait, could you not hear me? What do you mean? Well, it's crystal clear to hear. I'm getting conflicting reports in the chat. We're about to go back in a game, by the way. I just need to respond. Gotta text my grandma. Heard you speaking, but didn't know what you were saying. All right, well then why would... That doesn't help if you didn't know what I'm saying. You know? If you just hear me making noise, it doesn't... Doesn't help anything. All right, here we go. What do we want to try a Deep of Night game, chat? So Anshul, I don't think you've seen this. Maybe you've watched another streamer do this, but this is Deep of Night, okay? This is the ranked mode in this game, Anshul. Oh, Popeye's hat, enjoy that. Have you seen this at all, Anshul? Have you seen Deep of Night ranked mode in this game yet? No? Okay. So this is ranked. This is the hardest FromSoft gets in any of their games, period. This is depth 5. This is the highest level. It doesn't get harder than this. At this level, everything is like hitless. So I'm not going to be doing level 1 at this level. I'm going to be leveling up. But even if I max level my character, it'll be harder than a level 1 run. I want you to understand that. Even if I get to max level while in this mode, the game is still harder than a level 1 run. That is how hard that this is. This is a different level of hard. Also, there are you get cursed by... So in this mode, you don't just run around getting buffs from items. You also get curses. So this is a basically guaranteed loss going in here. We were at 9,000 rank before, so it's NG plus difficulty. No, it's like NG plus... It's much harder than NG plus 7. Much harder. This is like NG plus 50 if that existed. You know, FromSoft games famously cap out at NG plus 7. This is to a level where it's like, what are you even doing anymore? The boss you fight against, random, you never know. I would dodge some of them. It randomizes the mode, but anyway, we're at the highest level that it gets. What would depth 10 look like? You know, they say the secret is depth 6, they'll add fall damage to the game. Let's go in again. we might need a reset once or twice depending on what boss it puts out. I don't want to play Sentient Pest, Augur, or Caligo right now. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, there's Sentient Pest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dodge Aroni, Alt F4 the game, because I'm just gonna be straight up, chat. Like we're dying. We don't feel good at all. I don't want to. Sentient Pest is doable, but it is like an hour-long boss fight in Depth 5. I have sat there for an hour fighting Depth 5 Sentient Pest because it has so much health. And then you lose after an hour, and it's just like you don't even want to ever touch a computer again. Anyway, we're loading the game again. Pest is annoying. Yeah, he's just annoying. I don't think it's a bad boss. I don't. I just think in my state right now, how I'm feeling, I think my headache would get much worse. My migraine and so we'll take Libra, we'll take Hyalster. Hyalster would be really fun. Hyalster, I'd love to show you. Anshul is the final boss of this game, and Hyalster is an extremely hard fight. And Anshul, in fact, let me tell you, Hyalster, the final boss of this game, his moveset is basically a mix between Gale and Soul of Cinder from Dark Souls 3. He is so fun and incredibly well designed and incredibly hard. But he's our favorite boss in this game. Mr. Kaiju says, Augur on Depth 5 sounds very annoying too. Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen, normal Augur on Depth 5, that's fine. The issue is Everdark Augur. If you get Anshul, I didn't mention this. In ranked mode, it's not just random what boss you get. You might get a super powered version of that boss. Gale plus Soul of Cinder sounds exactly like my type of fight. It's an unbelievable fight. It is one of FromSoft's best. So you might get an impossible to kill boss. Like, see how these are purple versions of bosses? In this mode, you might just get purple versions 50% of the time when you're at this high a rank. And purple versions are just... See what we get. See if we need a dodge again. And speak of the devil, there's Augur. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not playing Augur right now. I'd rather end this stream than fight against Augur. Augur is Anshul. So there's two versions of this boss, Augur. There's the super hard version and there's the normal version. The normal version is fine. The super hard version, they do something I hate. They turn it into the fight against Yorm. I don't mind Yorm in Dark Souls 3, but in this game, you spend 40 minutes building your character, and then it's like, here's the Storm Ruler you have to use. And now all of a sudden you're playing a different game, your build doesn't matter. I hate that. I hate it. It's just like, I think it's a cool boss fight, but I think it's not what I'm playing this game for, It's like the whole purpose of the game to build your character super fast, with really smart, carefully, it's like a puzzle to figure out how to build your character, and then just like, you end up, oh, well now none of it mattered. Kaiji says, why'd they put Libra and Augur in this week's Everdark rotation? It was their time. You can tell which are going to be in the Everdark rotation because it's like it's not random. It's rotating through the list, so that's why. We're gonna get a game. It's just like I said, we're not playing Sentient Pest, Augur, or Caligo. I'm not feeling like it. I want an actual boss fight for my last fight of the day. Now, here's the thing, Anshul, if you're still... Last week, Labor was here last week, though. I mean, yeah, that's how it works. It rotates through. One boss will always be 2 weeks in a row. Dude, and here's Caligo. Dude, what is with this luck? Oh, stupid RNG, bro. But anyway, what else? Dude, I don't know. My brain is... Oh, yeah, Anshul. So, what were you saying? So, what I was saying is, when you win in Depth 5, you get 200 points. Sometimes you'll get 300 if it's a special event. Like sometimes they'll be randomly, you won't have a map, or randomly it'll be every boss will be a mystery. So you won't know who you're even fighting against, then you get extra points. But usually it's, if you win in Depth 5, you get 200 points of rank. If you lose, you can lose up to 1,800 or 2,000 points. In other words, if one game win is 200 and one loss could be 2,000, that means losing one game could set you back 10 wins, where you'd have to win 10 in a row just to get back. And this is in a mode where the game is harder than anything FromSoft has ever done, period. Okay? So, like, it's kind of brutal. It's kind of brutal. We were up to, we almost hit max rank. We were almost at 9,999, which is max. We were right there. We would have gotten it, but they had server issues. We lost 3 games in a row. That made us lose like 3,000 points. And that was just it, you know? And so then we stopped playing nightreign because that really broke us for a while. Now we're playing it again. I actually spoke to Bandai. They were very nice. I spoke to Bandai about it. Dude, what is this RNG though? Can somebody explain to me what this RNG is? I'll just quit out. RNG is not on my side, said Mr. Kaiju before I did this. But I almost just ended stream chat. Hold on. I almost just clicked the end stream button. Well, if you are in top 1%, then it should be pretty unfair and brutal. It's impressive that you manage it. Yeah, I mean, when Depth 5 has to be like maybe 1%, probably less than 1% of all players of nightreign are in Depth 5. I would guess Depth 5 has like 1,000 players in the world or something, or 1,500 or maybe 2,000. I don't know. I'm trying to show it off here, but I don't want to, like, I'm getting better. Also, in solo mode, you can do this, but in regular multiplayer, you cannot do what I'm doing right now. You cannot quit out. You'll lose all the points. You only don't get punished in solo. There is a way you can do it, though. And at the highest levels... Anshul? Take a look. Kaiju says I'm in depth 1, almost depth 2, because they don't play ranked as much. You'll get there. Anshul, this is the boss. This is the final boss of the game. This is Gale, Soul of Cinder in 1, plus even more. This is one of the most cinema incredible bosses they ever made. And he's weak to holy. So I'm going to use my holy build maybe. Do I use my holy build, or do I just go poison and say screw it? I think I go holy build. I think we go holy build for our best possible chance. We're going holy build, chat. This could be... We're going holy build, which is going to make it very hard for us to beat even one boss. Remember, we have to beat day 1's boss, day 2's boss, and then him. I can't promise we're going to get all the way to him. Wait, when was this a feature? It's always been a feature. You pre-make your relics, and you can choose which one by hitting the D-pad. Okay, let's look at the map. We have 2 invaders. In total, we have 3 invaders we can kill on this map. There's a Libra right here. We are going to leave him alone, but... we immediately need to plus our weapon. Look at how much health these guys will have compared to usual. So, the name of the game... Rats are extremely dangerous. Again, this is depth 5, chat. So everything one-shots you. A rat is just as strong as a boss in the base game, you know? Alright, there we go. We got through. We take that. Okay. We level up to level 2. Very important. That gives us the most health you'll get. And we just want to kill. These are baby enemies, but we want to kill everything. We need to be extremely careful. We don't want to get killed by somebody on the side. All right, let's check it. Item discovery, we'll take it for now. Again, we do level up on this run because this is not, you know, what is in the water? I don't know. Excuse me, pardon me. Level 2, okay. It's odd that there's no super chat option in your stream. Are you not monetized? I'm not. Not on YouTube. I'm monetized on Kick, Rumble, and Twitch, but YouTube requires that you have 4,000 watch hours. That means people have to have watched... Oh god, he's red. So in Deep of Night, randomly, enemies can be red. That means they're super hard. So in this super hard mode, randomly, they'll be extra hard. I wish I had poison, chat. This is unbelievably hard just to fight a troll. Just to fight a troll, chat. We don't have poison inherently, but we do have it on our skill in this mode. There we go. We got the crit before he was about to scream at us. Look at how little damage we do, by the way, chat. I switched up my Guardian Relic setup a bit. You always got to be on top of your relics, chat. Mark, it's odd there's no super chat. Yeah, we haven't unlocked it on YouTube yet. We don't have enough subscribers. We don't have enough. Okay, this is get ready to jump and attack in the air. Again, that is huge AoE. Again, this guy one-shots us, absolutely. We have a holy bow if you're wondering what's happening right now. So what you saw before was me playing with a poison bow. Got him in the head. The extra duration comes in clutch with alt farming. I'm not using my whirlwind more instead of guardian scams. I punch a lot with that. Look how long this is taking, chat. Look at how much health he has. There you go, and he's dead. There you go. All right, now we run through here and we pray for a smithing 1 stone. I saw it. Okay. A lemon, a glint stone, no thanks. I've just made a big mistake dropping that here, by the way. Attack powered low HP. We need damage negation at full HP or else we're messed up. Less likely to be targeted doesn't help us against this boss. Did we get that? We did. Taking damage boost negation, we'll take it for now. Lightning grease doesn't help. Only holy grease would help. Or dragon wound, which adds physical damage. Nice. Ice rind. As you can see, this is a cursed weapon. That would lower our affinity damage negation. All right. Now we can +2 our weapon. We need to immediately start killing things. We need as many levels as possible. The circle is going to start closing soon. You see, even these baby enemies have so much health. All right, all 3 down. Level 4. I think there's an easy boss here because I can't see him, therefore he's small. It's Leonine Misbegotten. That is doable. Hitless again. We can hitless him, therefore we do him. Even look how much health even the talisman bug has. Shihu, how are you doing today? Flame Drake, fire damage negation, gold scarab. That's huge. Take that. Take that. Because we're not +2 in our bow yet, so we need the buffs. Again, we don't have poison on our bow. In the eye, come on. This guy will one-shot you, obviously. Everything will in this mode. I wish we had poison on our bow against him, though. He melts to poison. We're close to a poison if we hit him with another skill, maybe. Yep, there we go. Look at how well I know. That's a shame we couldn't get that crit in time. If you're wondering why we're using Dragon Wound Grease on this, you're like, this guy isn't a dragon. The answer is because Dragon Wound Grease is a flat +10 damage. Physical damage. People don't know that. Come on. Got him. Hitless fight. Drop, even talisman bugs, they have this much health. I almost finished Sekiro. I got to the final boss. Dude, that's incredible, but be careful on spoiling me. Damage agent at full HP, chat! Oh my god, that was the most worth anything's ever been before in my whole life. Okay, now we go to the castle. Dude, damage negation at full HP pickup there is unbelievably big, chat. No, I will not. Shihu, dude, you're such a king. How have you liked it now that you're almost on the final boss? What are we talking about here? Fire grease? No, thanks. Oh, also, fun fact about the final boss. He's immune to all statuses other than rot, which obviously we're not getting. That's why we're not using a poison bow. Because poison would make my bow do less damage. But I always think it is a long game. Isn't it a short game, dude? The aura looks cool. Yeah, it's from taking a physic drink. It is very short. It really is, bro. All right, let's upgrade our bow. Boom, boom. +2 holy bow. Buy. Let's see what we got. Anything worth buying here? Critical hits, skill power, nothing. Is there a super merchant on this map? No. All right, please don't be trolls. Please don't be trolls. It's trolls, chat. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. All right, let's go underneath then. Troll Castle is the worst parsable RNG. You can get trolls. You can get Crucible Knights or Banish Knights. You want Banish most of all if you're Iron Eye. But hey, listen. You'll take Crucibles. Let's poison him. Yes, compare of Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Whoa, dude. He didn't stagger at all to that. We have to be very careful. This guy one-shots us. Doc? No, I know. Everything one-shots us. Those items could be goated. We really want to kill this guy. Getting level 7 would be really nice. Dead. Even with damage negation at full HP, he one-shot us. Time for ranked attempts as Kaiju. Yes, compare Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Compare of Dark Souls? Oh, yeah. You're talking about how the length of the game. For sure. Sekiro is very short. Now compare that to Dark Souls 2. Which is the longest game ever made, it feels like. I mean, I love Dark Souls 2. That's not hate. But I'm just saying. Alright, poison is worn off. God help us. We're level 4 against this guy, this guy is made for, like, fighting at level 9. If you're wondering what the scaling is like. Also, it's depth 5, so it's made for level 100, to be honest, which doesn't exist. You know, it's just a hitless fight no matter what, but, like, we're doing a lot less damage than we should, technically, because we're fighting this at level 4, which is not intended. But I don't care. We should be good enough. This should be level 6, by the way, I think, if we kill him. Missing that is so bad, chat. If we had hit that crit, he would be dead right now. And to say the least, this run would be a lot more promising. Got him. We did it. Okay, pulley crossbow, fire, poison rot, trigger. Nothing I can use. Nothing I can use, chat. All right, Iron Eye's Grief. Defeating enemies restores HP. Reduce Scar Flasks. Nope, that's cursed. Lightning attack power. Projectile will take. Dude, this is the worst Iron Eye body I've ever seen. I was right. That's level 6. We really need to get higher than level 6, chat. I didn't finish DS1, says Shihu, bro. And I lost my game save, bro. Chi went in. So you basically have to do hitless even after the damage negation all bosses. Yep. Basically, I need to get as much health as I can, as quick as I can. All right, Cerulean, Perfumers. All of this is garbage, chat. Oh, this is straight up garbage. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this. No thanks. We did all that for the... We'll take Dragon Wound. Okay. Let's kill a troll at least. Trolls are the worst. They give the least amount of money, if you're wondering. Oh, that guy's red, bro. I have made a terrible mistake, by the way, because he's gonna throw a pot at this wall. All right, bud. We really want our ult. Our ult will poison him, that's why. Madison seems to attack by taking damage from the mess. Yeah, just like the most waste of time stuff ever. Woo! In the face. Come on, hit him in the eye. Got him. Little dragon wound. Please don't. Don't yell. No, I'm dead. Okay, we lived only because of our damage negation at full HP just now, by the way. He stun locked us. Dude, being unable to take this crit is so brutal. And there's a little guy who's coming who can one-shot us as well. Chat, this is very bad. Uh-oh. You see? We only survived that hit from this little guy because damage negation full HP. Heal. Come on, let's just kill this one guy before the circle closes on us. We're so close. We're dead. Oh, the AoE's too big. Oh, we were in the air. That was very lucky. Good. We got it. Oh my gosh, we actually got the kill. So you basically have to do this, so I have to start from the beginning. Jar Cannon, Blood Flies. Dude. We'll take physical attack power. I don't think we can kill this other guy in time, chat. We'll try, though. If he's red, we definitely can't. No. There's no chance. We can't do this in time. Also, we have no buffs that are that good. Look at how little damage we do. The enemies don't seem to realize that we're on the ground floor. Uh-oh. Unfortunate. Maybe we can come back. I doubt it. I think we're going to get killed, by the way, by somebody throwing a pot. All right, we got to hit this Grace. Dude, we're only level 6. Okay, we can get level 7. We can get level 7. That's not too shabby. Why are we gaining health back so fast? Will you play Sekiro after nightreign? Oh, you weren't here, Shihu. I'm very sick right now. I'm feeling horrible. And so I didn't want to go to, because we're at the prime owl fight. By the way, the trolls are still attacking me from that far away. I'm at the prime owl fight, and I don't want to, like, I can't react very hard right now. I'm feeling so sick. And so I don't want to, like, waste it and beat him, which I think I would today at this point when I'm like this unwell. So I'm leaving it for another day. I wish you good health. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's get the level up. We should be right at level 7, which is not good. We want to be much higher level. Level 8? Okay, hold on. That's okay. That's mid, but okay. Like, we'll take level 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have made a terrible mistake, chat. We're gonna die to the rain. Oh, no. We made a horrible mistake. We just threw. Ooh, I think we die on purpose. Kill me. We don't want this guy taking our runes. We die on purpose, but right here. All right. Now, uh-oh, did the boss? This could be... Okay, good. It's gonna... Hopefully that doesn't take a life off of us. Let's see. Let's see if we were too late doing that. Please don't take a life. Please don't take a life. Please don't take a life. Okay, we did that. Oh, God. Okay, chat, this is cooked. So this is Revenant. Royal Revenant is the worst possible thing. The reason is, you'll see these things have incredible tracking. And now we die to anyone hit. You see? They do like 1 damage. They make sure all of my buffs don't work. Dude. These guys, they eat all your heals. The pre-boss is worse than the actual Revenant boss, and Revenant itself is a horrible boss. Excited to see the final boss, though? I don't know that you will, my friend. There's a very good chance I lose before you see the final boss. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. No! You see what I'm saying? Who is attacking me and from where? All right, where are you? Heal. Please don't make me regret it. Only 2 heals left, chat. All right, here comes the nightmare of all nightmares, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. We want to poison it immediately. That's why we're doing this. It dodged. Chat, it dodged my poison. We wasted our ult. Yeah, this is pretty cooked, chat. It dodged. It teleported away from our poison. So we have on ult. All right, it's poisoned now, but... To fight Revenant, you want to get behind it constantly. That is the only place you're safe. He's going to do an explosion. He's going to power up. I have to be very focused. I'm rich but broken merc again. Excited to see the final boss, though. No, 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 please, please. He stun locked me. I couldn't move. I don't know if you could even hear me slamming my controller, but I just couldn't move. Yeah, this is probably a loss, chat. Unfortunate as it is. Yep, there goes my I needed that life. All right, last life. He's just not fair at death 5. Oh, there goes my damage negation. This isn't happening, unfortunately. We have to heal, actually. Don't. Yep, dead. Heal. That's our last heal, and we're not at full health, so any hit will hit us. This is like the worst possible boss we could have seen here. Like, legitimately the worst one. Any other boss would have been better than this. The Revenant spam is so unfair. And he took one of our lives off us. So even if we... There it is. There it is. Upsetting. Dude, that is so upsetting. Why did it have to be Revenant of everything, dude? Anyway, I don't know if you're still here, Anshul, but you see what I mean? That was day one boss, right? Day one boss is supposed to be a weak boss. Your day two boss is much stronger. That'll be your Nameless King, your Dancer of the Boreal Valley. And your day three boss will be your main boss, right? So Revenant in Depth 5 is unhinged, dude. And that's how hard this mode is. I mean, that's what it is. It's not a picnic. So I left the game. I did that because I don't want to lose points. You can't do that if you're playing online. You can't do that. So right now why is Dancer so rare to see in nightreign? I mean, I disagree. I've seen him many times. I see him a lot. And Dancer is the hardest Night 2 boss in the game. So you don't want to be seeing Dancer, bro. The dodges are too inconsistent because of how they've changed up the code. But I did that. You can only do that in solo mode to not lose points. But in online like multiplayer, which is how mainly you play, you would if you did what I just did and rage quit, you would lose like 2,000 points. So like I said, I'm only doing that because we got to level 9100, and then the server caused us to lose 3,000 points. We spoke to Bandai Namco about it. They said they apologized, but like there's nothing we can do about it. And so that's why we do this at this point. Adios, hello, how are you? Adios, we're very sick today. We were thinking of ending stream here. I don't know. Anshul, are you going to be, how long are you going to be here for? Because I maybe would be willing to do another run just to show you the final boss, just on the normal mode, and to show you how cool the final boss is. Mr. Kaiju says, I've been trying my best to beat Dancer in Dark Souls 3 because I be seeing people beat him early. Yeah, you can go to him immediately and level 1 fight him. But I'm not a hardcore Souls player, so I stopped trying. Oh, Dancer is very easy in Dark Souls 3. It's a good boss, it's a hard boss, but once you understand Dancer's timings, her timings are it's very well made. Her dodges are very consistent and easy. You just stay at her butt, left leg, and everything's gonna miss you. In nightreign, that is not the case. In nightreign, her timings are completely different. I have half an hour, then I must leave for work. Unfortunately, we wouldn't get to the boss in that time. A run in nightreign is about 35 to 45 minutes. Kaiju says, I've understood a bit in phase 1. Listen, folks. I'm sorry to leave right as Adios you get in here. We're going to end the stream early. Again, we started late. We're ending early. We're very sick today. And so I don't want to push it. My head is killing me. I don't want to push it and make myself worse. You know what I mean? So we'll be back tomorrow, everyone. All right, we will be back tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's funny, for those who've been watching me recently, you haven't seen me get a single like nightreign dub in like the last. I've been playing it now for like what, 4 days again. You haven't seen me get a single win, but I've been playing like weird stuff. Like I've been playing like level 1 or like, and then that run just now was just, oh dude, the RNG was so bad. Not to blame anything other than myself. I need to be better at fighting Revenant, but that's why I'm playing. I need to practice. I really need to practice against Revenant too. Revenant is the one boss you'll see like speedrunners like Mitch Riz, who's like one of the best FromSoft players, period. He did Mitch Riz, if you don't know, on Twitch. He beat Sekiro with a blindfold on, only by sound. The entirety of Sekiro. He did it at GDQ Games Done Quick live. That is a really impressive. Bro, when Revenant comes on screen in nightreign for him, it sounds like he hates FromSoft in those moments. He hates Revenant so much. And he always, Mr. Guy says, why did I just get an ad about Snoop Dogg being a judge? I don't know. Ads are weird, man. I say block them by subscribing to the channel. Yep, saw it on YouTube. Anyway. Oh, you saw his blindfolded Sekiro run? Yeah, Mitch is the GOAT. Really cool guy. Anyway, chat. I'm like out of my mind right now. I can like barely think. So we're gonna call it. Y'all amazing. Tomorrow, I'm praying we're healthy again, we're not having health issues, and we're going to get back into Sekiro. All right? Tomorrow, Prime Owl goes down. Mr. Kaiju says, but like whenever I get past phase 1 of Dancer, I shake up during phase 2. You shouldn't. I don't know. It's one of those things where if you grind it enough, you know, it just becomes so easy. To be honest with you, even on my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3, I didn't die to Dancer once because I haven't owned a Windows computer and I haven't owned a console. So how did I play Dark Souls 3? I emulated it basically. I had a whole setup on a little laptop that wasn't Windows, a little tiny laptop. And so the laptop was like from 2008. So it couldn't really handle Dark Souls 3. So Dancer's fight, the frames would stop and it would go in slow motion. So I learned how to hitless fight Dancer because the computer was so bad. The fight would go like a slideshow, like frame, frame, frame. So I perfect dodged every time, of course. Kaiju says Caligo 3 in a row for depth 1. It's not too bad. Depth 1 is just new game plus 1. That's all depth 1 is. Depth 2 is like new game plus 2. Depth 3 is like new game plus, 4 maybe. Depth 4 is like new game plus 7. And depth 5 is new game plus 4,885. It's funny because once you get to depth 5, you realize depth 3, which is like the new game 4-ish, that's the most comfy level. But I think Ongball is the best FromSoft player. I wasn't saying Mitch is the best FromSoft player. I was saying he's one of the best. He's one of the best FromSoft players, I don't know. It's like, if you're talking about generalized FromSoft players, I don't know. I mean, it's like, what game? If you're talking about like Elden Ring, Gino Machino, unmatched. If you ask any Souls runner, they'll tell you Gino Machino is the best Elden Ring player. Period. There's no question. Any challenge he first tries, he's done the fist only run, all bosses. I mean, Gino Machino is like, but yeah, I just, that's a level I really want to get to. And it's like anyone really can. You just have to put in the time and grind in a very specific way. And I just haven't, because I have so much to do. I have new games to get to because I haven't played many video games in my entire life and I want to get through them, like Sekiro, like, how we played Elden Ring, then Sekiro, and then next, we're going to move on and on. But anyway, folks, I got to go. I got to go lay down. You're all amazing. I love having you around. Tomorrow we beat Prime Owl. And maybe we'll do some depth 5 runs at full, like, hopefully we won't be sick tomorrow. Please, please, God. Please let us not be sick. Let us recover. I have work to do, that's the thing. Gino literally God run FromSoft. Yeah, Gino is, Gino reached a level of good that people stopped even, like, mentioning it. People are just like, yeah, whatever. Like, we know. Like, he surpassed that level. It's like, okay, we get it, Fun. Okay, a little lore for everyone watching the stream who hasn't watched me for a while. A chatter who was here today, Shihu. The reason we got good at these games is because I was playing nightreign with Shihu and his brother on stream. As we often do, play with the community, with chatters. We play with anyone who has nightreign on Steam. We love playing with people who watch. And I said we should do a certain thing in the game. And Shihu, very respectfully, very kindly said, I was like, let's do this thing. This is actually better. I saw Gino doing this. This is like really smart. And Shihu said, well, no offense. We're not Shihu. No, sorry. We're not Gino, he said. He said, you're not Gino. And no offense, I'm not Gino. He said, none of us are Gino. It's like, that's too high level a thing. And what Shihu said that day was fair. It's like, we're not Gino. It's like, I'm talking about doing things that are at a much higher level. But it hurt my ego. And I was like, you know what? I need to get good. And so from after that day, we vowed to level 1 hitless all the bosses in nightreign. That's what put us on that quest. And we did it. We level 1 hitless all the bosses in nightreign. We actually successfully did it. Not only did we do that, but once we got to that level, after we had level 1 hitless all of nightreign, all 8 bosses, it made us so much better at Elden Ring that when we returned to Elden Ring, our first playthrough, by the way, by the end, we got to Consort Radahn, right, as our final boss. And we were so good that we nerfed ourselves. And we're like, okay, we're just not going to fight this guy normally. We're going to just, let's try for our first playthrough, first ever, against Consort Radahn. Let's do parry only. Because we love to parry. And we did it. We killed him, parry only. Yup, ego gets you to get good paths sometimes. Or it gets you to break your monitor. But anyway, folks. I can't wait. You know, in Sekiro, I'm still bad, right? But we're getting better each day. And there is a way to train Sekiro in nightreign. If you're really like Sekiro, there's a character in nightreign, Executor, who has the Sekiro parry mechanic as his skill. So he is basically a Sekiro character. Also, he comes from the Land of Reeds. He comes from Sekiro. Like that, he's from that game, Sekiro. Basically. And so Executor, if you want to practice, I've been thinking I should be doing Executor in nightreign for my Sekiro practice, but I love Iron Eye too much. He's my fave. But Executor's good. I'm not going to say he's not. Anyway, you're all amazing. Have wonderful days, all of you. Peace, peace, peace. Thanks for coming by. See you tomorrow.